When you avoid the tests in your life, you delay your success. Welcome to the story of Maulidi and Evans, a story that will teach you a lot about life and the importance of not avoiding challenges and tests in life. Maulidi and Evans were two young men born into the same family. Each had big dreams and goals in life after finishing primary school. At that time, they were waiting with great eagerness and passion for their primary school examination results to join secondary school. Maulidi's dream was to study and become a doctor, and Evans's dream was to become a lawyer. But despite all their goals, one of them did not know one major secret that makes people succeed: not avoiding tests and any challenges in life. Truly, God is great. The results came out and they had both passed completely. They were filled with great joy, but what made them even happier was not just that they had passed the exams, but that they had even been assigned to the same school. School life began. Evans was a person who feared neither the cane nor any punishment at school if he happened to make a mistake. But for Maulidi, things were a bit different. He did not like suffering at school at all. This led him to develop a habit of hiding, just to avoid punishment. His brother Evans advised him a lot, because that habit had already slowly started to lower his academic performance, but he did not understand. And as if that wasn't enough, he also started avoiding classes of strict teachers at school, especially teachers of science and mathematics subjects, the very teachers who held the subjects that aligned perfectly with his dreams of being a doctor. Days went by, they reached Form 4, and they did the final exam, but Maulidi did not pass at all to go to Form 5 and 6. However, Evans passed with very high marks. Maulidi decided to repeat the grade so that he could take the exam in another round. But because his ability in class was too low, the headmaster decided to send him back to Form 3 entirely. He told him, "With this low ability of yours, Maulidi, you won't even pass the next exam. Therefore, so that you can pass, you must go back to Form 3. The lesson: you cannot want the results of victory while you are running away from the battlefield. Success is not a random event of luck. It is a series of pain, discipline, and perseverance. If you run away from the process that prepares you for your dream, you remove yourself from the list of winners. You cannot be a specialist doctor by just being told stories." Maulidi deceived himself that by hiding in the bushes he was saving himself from the teacher's sharpness, but he was actually hiding away from his future. A strict teacher is like sandpaper. When they scratch you, that is when they remove the rust and leave you shining. By avoiding those classes, Maulidi did not just avoid punishment, he avoided the knowledge that would have been the medicine to treat his patients in the future. When you avoid the tests in your life, you delay your success. The journey of Maulidi and Evans reminds us that life does not give us what we want, but it gives us what we work for. You cannot reap the fruits of medicine when you have planted the seeds of laziness and avoidance. Remember, every challenge you jump over today is a hurdle that will wait for you ahead when you have no strength. True success does not need the cleverness of hiding. It needs the courage to be in the classroom, whether it is the school classroom or the classroom of life. Stop running away from your shadow today. Choose to face that difficult period or strict teacher standing between you and your dreams. Whether it is a hard subject, work that tires you, or discipline that hurts you, face it right now. Wake up, go to class, and face life. My name is the grandson of Ibrahim, the grandfather of faith. If you liked this lesson, do not forget to share it with others.